to WEEB-LY Reviews. Today we're going to be doing a little MC tier list, and then we're going to be talking about some of our favorite anime this year that we've already watched, and then some of the most anticipated ones for the coming up year or 2025. I'm Tyler.
I'm Matt.
So let's just go ahead and get started then. So what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the tier list, or do you want to start with just like talking about it?
We're going to go ahead and run with the MC draft.
Okay.
MC draft, we're going to be doing best written. Come back in frame, bud.
Yes.
We're going to be doing our best written MCs of all time. Not necessarily most iconic or anything like that. Just who we think has just got the best writing. Alright, you want to do first pick, or should we rock, paper, scissors?
We should rock, paper, scissors for it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. First pick.
Alright. So for my first pick, I'm going to go with Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I hate that pick, but okay. For my first pick, I am going to go with Gabimaru the Hollow.
Oh, you took him. You took my dude.
After rewatching it, I can't not take Gabimaru off that list. He's so awesome.
Yeah, he is. One of the best MCs of the last, 5 years, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
So for my second pick, I have to go with Saitama from One Punch Man.
Get out of here.
He is one of the best characters of all time because it's nuanced. If you don't understand it, that's your fault.
I definitely understand it and still think it's dookie. Alright, number 2, I'm going to go with Gon from Hunter x Hunter.
I love Gon.
I'm pretty sure he was on both of our lists as well. Gon is so well written, although I do have my gripes about the anime.
The manga is
so
solid,
perfect.
Though. The manga's solid.
Yeah.
For my third pick, I'm gonna go with Thorfinn from Vinland Saga.
Perfect.
Vinland Saga is my favorite manga of all time, and honestly, it's on its way to being one of my favorite anime of all time as well. So, yeah.
Okay, my third pick, I'm going to go ahead and take Naruto Uzumaki off the board.
Lame.
He is such a well-written MC, although I feel like his supporting cast was not written perfectly at all. He is awesome.
Alright, so for my, was this the fourth
pick?
I'm going to go with Denji from Chainsaw Man. Love Denji. His character growth, not so much in the anime right now, because it's only got the one season, but if you read the manga...
I've seen that last manga panel.
We're not going to talk about that. It's important to the story, I promise.
Oh my god, let me grab a titty. Okay, my fourth pick, I'm going to take Isagi Yoichi from Blue Lock. I think he is one of the best MCs from the new gen. My hot take is he is the best MC of new gen. There's just, in my opinion, nobody better.
Okay, so for my last pick, I kind of forgot what anime it's from. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, jeez. You can't pick him then?
I just watched it recently. Okay, yeah, got it. It's Decim from Death Parade. It's kind of a pick not many people might know, so it might get me lost. Might,
lose the draft here, bud.
Yeah, I know. So, that's my last pick, yeah?
Yeah, that was your last pick, and I'm going to go ahead and throw out my last pick here. It is Sakura from Windbreaker. New anime, I think Sakura is being written perfectly for a character that doesn't want to have friends, doesn't understand connection, and is being forced to develop those bonds. He's super solid.
I do gotta say, I like that he didn't start out weak. I like that he was able to just come in and be like, hey, I am the man.
Yeah, exactly. And Windbreaker is a great mention for anybody that's watching any new spring anime and hasn't got there yet. Top tier.
I have an honorable mention because I wrote down more than I needed. Yusuke Urameshi is one of the best MCs of all time.
That was on my list.
Yeah, I love Yusuke. So yeah, that was our draft. If you end up watching this video, let us know who you think won in the comments.
And who you would replace off our boards.
Yeah, if you don't like any of the characters we picked,
let us know why.
Definitely let us know why in the comments. And this will give you kind of like a range of what kind of anime each of us like, and what kind of styles we go for. So
All right, most anticipated of the year.
Okay, this one's gonna be fun. Actually, I really am excited for this. So.
Okay, I'm gonna kick it off with BLY Season 2. I've already said that Isugi is my favorite new gen NC. I don't think he's beatable at this point for me. BLY Season 2 is dropping, I think, October 5th. Sometime in October for sure.
I believe it is October 5th. I just saw that, yeah.
It's going to be so dope to see where they go from here. To see them finish the stages. Hopefully we get that far, so.
Yeah, I know the first season covered like the first 11 volumes of the manga or something
yeah,
like that. Something crazy.
The first season was 24 episodes. This is only going to be 14.
So my first anticipated is Dandadan. I love the manga. I've already read quite a bit of it. We're actually going to be doing a review of it, soon. I don't know when we're going to get that out, but
hopefully very soon.
Hopefully soon. We've been talking about it, so.
Okay, so my second most anticipated of the year actually comes out tomorrow, July 7th, and that is Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. I've been waiting on this for so long. It's hands down in my top 5 favorite anime, not just for nostalgia reasons, just because it's fun. And 100 Years Quest, I feel like, is really going to capitalize on that for Fairy Tail, so.
I like Fairy Tail. I haven't watched it in quite a while. I do gotta say, it is just horny Black Clover, and I think I like Black Clover more.
Which he knows I'm also a massive Black Clover fan.
Yeah.
It's the Magic style anime for me. I love
the
them.
Same anime, you know. Asta's a great character. I just can't stand how much he yells. He's just so loud.
That's Naruto Uzumaki. Alright, go.
So my second one is Gachikuda. I've been reading the manga. It's a little new. If you haven't heard of it, it's about a kid who gets falsely accused of a crime and thrown off of a floating city type of thing into an abyss where he has to go through and fight a bunch of monsters and
go through the whole plot.
I'm giving just a synopsis. It's not the whole plot.
When's it, release date for it?
I think sometime in 2025. I don't know the month. I think January maybe. Don't quote me on that though.
Alright, and this is my last one for most anticipated. It's not for sure dropping yet. It's still rumored. Skate the Infinity Season 2. I watched the first season. I loved it. It's lighthearted and fun. Just a couple bros trying to skate. And
I haven't watched it, but from what I've heard, it's a pretty gay anime. So,
boy love you.
Yeah.
But it's super fun.
I don't mean that maliciously. It's just it's a boy love anime.
Not completely, but definitely has signs.
Yeah. So I've got a few more. My third one is Sakamoto Days. I've read some of the manga, not enough to really say, oh my gosh, it's the best one out there. But from what I've read, it's gonna be a top tier anime. If they do this right, I know it's being produced by Netflix, and a lot of people have
Up
concerns.
and down.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Yeah, because Netflix isn't always great, but I do have an anime in my favorite of this year that was produced by Netflix that is wonderful. So if they can do that with Sakamoto Days, it's going to be solid.
We're going to go into favorite of the year. I've only got 2 for this list.
Well, I've got a couple more of the most anticipated I'd like to throw in there if that's okay.
Okay, cool.
Dragon Ball Daima. I know a lot of people aren't really excited for this, but I think with it being Akira Toriyama's last work, even though it is kind of a chibi style anime, it's still going to be really awesome. It's the first one that he really wrote by himself in quite a while. And I'll be quick with the next 2. Beastars Season 3 is coming out on Netflix sometime soon. Which, if you like Euphoria, it's just animal Euphoria, solid show. And then Rick and Morty is getting an anime as well, an anime adaptation.
Yeah, I saw
which is
that.
going to be pretty sweet. So
I do have one more to throw in on that. It's the One Piece. Netflix is going to be cutting down on a lot of the filler, different things, and getting rid of the rubbish, as people would say. Although I am a purist for One Piece, I love it the way it is. They're going to be condensing it, reanimating it, and giving us One Piece in a whole new light. And I think that also drops this year. Or next year.
It was rumored to come out in the fall, but they haven't put out any more.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It is being animated by WIT Studio, which is going to be pretty sweet. They do great work. Now, I guess we can move on to the favorites.
Favorites of the year. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off. My number one is Solo Leveling. Solo was just a real dark turn from what I'd been watching.
Yeah, and we're getting
especially
season
when
2
it
this
dropped.
year.
Yeah, season 2 is already dropping this year. I forgot about that dropping. I thought it was next year. But Solo was just unexpected. Bam, here it is, and it took the world by storm, the anime world by storm. So,
yeah, and I like that was Jinwoo.
Jinwoo, yeah.
I like that he was super weak and he didn't just gain the strength.
No,
randomly.
he had to earn it.
He got his leg chopped off and a whole bunch of other crap.
Oh, dude! Every level, every step of the way, he's training. The training gets more intense. He's got to get it, and he's got to earn every bit of strength. And then all of a sudden, he shows up with stealth powers. So
yeah. So my first one that I'll talk about is Delicious in Dungeon.
I knew you were going with that one.
I love that show. It makes you want to take care of yourself. The food looks amazing. It does make you a little hungry. It was the one I was talking about that was produced by Netflix. That if Sakamoto Days is as good as it's gonna be solid. It makes you want to take care of yourself. The food that they cook is amazing. And it's a fun show. You can't go wrong with it really. So yeah, that's my first one. So.
My second and the last one I'm gonna go ahead and mention is Viral Hit. The first 3 to 4 episodes, it's just solid and funny, and then it does get a little bit touchy on the bullying stuff. Man, it really shows bullying is not cool, and stand up for yourself, and it's so cool. And it keeps that comedy through it. It's not just intense emotional feelings or anything. It's so funny.
My second one I wanted to talk about is Kaiju number 8. I did read the manga first, however, the anime was really awesome. I can't say that I love the character designs. They looked a little soft compared to the manga, but the show itself is very well animated, and the story is it's so fun and solid. I mean, it keeps your attention throughout the entire season. And the fight, Hoshina fighting, what was it, the Kaiju number 10?
Oh, yeah.
The big red one. One of the best fights of this year of anime, in my opinion. Yeah. So I also had Solo Leveling written down because I think it's a great show. Another one that I also watched this year is obviously the new season of My Hero that's still coming out. I did finish the manga. I know that the manga ends on August 5th. That's gonna be the last chapter of My Hero forever. And I think that the way they're animating the current season is solid. I'm watching it in dub, so I haven't seen the Dobby fight start yet. But for what I have seen of it, it's looking awesome.
But with My Hero, the manga for anime, just like Demon Slayer, they've done very good all the way through, animating super close to the manga. So
yeah, with Demon Slayer though, I can't say I'm super happy with the Hashira training because it's got some filler, and that's something that Demon Slayer has never had.
We've talked about this with it being a season of Hashira training arc. If you have read it, you understand it's not worth a season, and it would have been boring without it.
I think it's only 9 chapters in the manga, so I guess there wasn't really enough to cover for a full season, but they could have dropped, say, a movie or something, just to...
A mini movie,
yeah.
Hour long, final part 3, part 7 for Attack on Titan,
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. I'll give you kind of a gauge of who we are and what we like. Again, I'm Tyler.
I'm Matt, and Dandadan review next.
Dandadan review next, so keep an eye out for that. This was just kind of a fun little thing to put out there for you guys. So let us know what you think in the comments.